Neo's dating history is weirder than you actually know. From admitting to fathering a child out of wedlock, which ended a 7-year marriage, to walking out on a relationship with a partner who had already had her tubes tied, also publicly admitting to bedroom activities that are very disturbing, and discovering a strange relationship model where he's in one relationship with 3 women. This is absolutely wild, because he went from denying cheating allegations to a weird relationship scandal that makes the headlines every day. Oh, if you can't wait to get all the details of the drama, then smash that like button and subscribe, because we've got plenty more content like this. 1. Karen Steffens. She was a video vixen, and they met through a mutual friend in 2006, and they started dating immediately. Even though he released his album In My Own Words in the same year, this relationship was before the fame, so it was relatively quiet, and they broke up after a while. It was very short, and honestly, a lot of people didn't know about it until Kareen wrote about it in a book. 2. Kasha. They met in 2006 after he broke up with Kareen, and they dated for a year. They were both upcoming stars at the time. They went out on dates and attended industry events together, and that was it. There were no proposals, no engagement, and they didn't have any children. They broke up in 2007, and they just moved on. 3. Tenel Jimenez. They met in 2009. She was a dancer and a voice actor at the time. They started making public appearances together, but they only dated for 2 years. If there's honestly one pattern I've seen with Neo's first 3 relationships, it is the fact that they were incredibly private, or maybe the internet wasn't so big. However, to this day, Tenil has never publicly said whether he cheated or not. It could be that it all began when he started making a lot of money. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. 4. Manyeta Shah. This relationship was where it all changed, and it was a big one. So they met through mutual friends in 2009, and he proposed to her in 2010, although the wedding never happened. But they had 2 kids together. She was in his music videos, and they had a lot of red carpet appearances together. They broke up in 2013. Manyeta reportedly thought they'd be getting married, so she decided to get a procedure that could stop her from having more kids. Word on the street was that she wanted to continue to look good. In 2023, she reportedly said in an interview that Neo was repeatedly asking for threesomes and wanted to continuously open up their relationship to include other people. She accepted to do it occasionally, but he was asking for it every day, and she just couldn't continue with it. Yikes. That was complete chaos. 5. Crystal Williams. They met in 2015 when he hosted an audition for his album. She was a model at the time, and they started dating after 2 months. He proposed to her after a year, and he even posted it on Twitter. But he didn't just post about the proposal. Apparently they were expecting a child too. They got married in 2016 and had 2 other kids, but they broke up. Here's why I think this breakup was really disturbing. In 2022, she made a post on Instagram that had multiple allegations about Neo cheating with different women, which he reportedly denied. A few months later, she filed for divorce, and after 7 months, it was over. During the court proceedings, it was discovered that he had actually fathered a child with another woman during their marriage, and that was when he decided to come clean about it. I honestly thought their marriage was going great, because it obviously went on for years, but maybe he was just really so good at hiding, but she later found out. That was honestly so messy. 6. Christina, Ariel Moni, and Brie. In 2024, he went public with a different type of relationship that got fans speculating every day. So, after his struggles and lengthy divorce process with Crystal in 2022, he reportedly talked about not being wired to be a one-woman guy and why that was why he wanted a relationship with radical transparency. So it started with the first one, her name is Christina, and he introduced the others, Ariel, Moni, and Brie. He took them to dinner and told them that he wanted an open relationship where he could be with all 4 of them. In an interview, he talked about the terms of the relationship, which he apparently already told them. He said that he expects exclusivity from them, and so they couldn't date other men while in the relationship with him, and he can always date other women while in the relationship with them. Here's where it gets crazier. So he said they were free to leave whenever they wanted because they weren't married to him. So he reportedly sleeps in extra-large Alaskan king beds that has enough space for all of them. He also had this 7-day scheduling system where they can visit him separately. They can always travel with him regularly. So he's been in several interviews to talk about this relationship, and in one of them he said, and I quote, "I'm 45 years old. At this point in my life, everything I do is about what's best for me." This is honestly like the wildest thing I've ever seen in celebrity dating. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this.